question 4 asks us to differentiate and then find the tangents and normals to these curves at particular points. So here is the curve that we're interested in, and the point that we want to find the tangent and normal to is, in this case, the origin. So, to be able to find the equation of the tangent and normal, what we need is a point and the gradient, which is why the first thing that we need to do is differentiate, because that will give us the gradient function. To differentiate that, we need to look at what we've got. We've got two things that are being multiplied together. One is power 1, one is power 6. Could become messier to expand, so we're going to use the product rule. We're going to say the rhyme and write it down. So we're going to have the first times the derivative of the second, which is 6 lots of 1 minus x to the 5 times minus 1, plus the second times the derivative of the first, which is just 1. Look for your common factors. 1 minus x. I've got 5 here and 6 here, so 5 is the highest I can take out of both. 5 there, 6 there. What that leaves me with in this first term is 6x times minus 1, and here I've got plus 1 lot of 1 minus x. So 1 minus x to the 5th. 6x times minus 1 is minus 6x plus 1 minus x minus 7x plus 1. Okay, this is my gradient function. My gradient function can tell me the gradient at any point, because I just put in the x values here, and that gives me the gradient at any point on my original curve. Well, that's great, because what I'm really interested in is the point 0, 0. So at x equals 0, my y dash is 1 minus 0 to the 5th times minus 7 times 0 plus 1. That means my y dash, or my derivative, or my gradient at this point is 1, and this becomes 1. So my gradient at the point 0, 0 is just 1. And we have those two pieces of information. Being able to find the equation of the tangent or the normal. It's quite simple. What I need is a point and the gradient. I need that for both of these things. I've got the point, 0, 0. The gradient at the point x equals 0, we just found out that the gradient was 1, so the gradient of my tangent is 1, which means that the gradient of my normal is minus 1. It's the negative reciprocal, so the reciprocal of 1 is 1. Then I use the point gradient formula for both of these. Generally it looks like this. Y minus y1 equals to the gradient times x minus x1. So for the tangent, what we have is y minus 0 is 1 times x minus 0, which is y equals x. That is the equation of the tangent at x equals 0. Now for the normal, I do the same process, y minus 0, except for my gradient is now minus 1. So the normal is y equals minus x. And that's the answer to that question.